Jim J. Bullock. From Good Morning America, Spencer Christian. From General Hospital, Jacqueline Zeman. From the Monsters Today, Lee Merriweather and John Schuck. From Perfect Strangers, Rebecca Arthur. And for the 585th time, I'm Shadow Stevens. So I guess we must be the old Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Well, thank you, Shadow Stevens. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching us on this Friday. Hello, stars. Hello. We have three talented people on this side of the room. On my left, Miss O, welcome Katrina Misher, our challenger. Welcome, Katrina. Tell us, stars, about yourself. What do you do?
I'm originally from North Carolina, and I now live here in L.A., and I'm engaged to a wonderful guy.
Well, great. You wouldn't say you're engaged to a really dumb guy. Well, let's hope he's watching. Our reigning champion's already won $1,100 and a trip to the Bahamas, and he's back. Sean McManaman. Hi, Sean. Welcome back. Tell us, stars, about yourself.
Well, I'm currently from Detroit, Michigan, and I go to Cal State Dominguez Hills, and I'm glad to be here.
We're glad you're here. Good luck on the show. Here's how you do well. You win tic-tac-toe, 3 squares across, down, or diagonally, or acquire as many squares as you can. Winner of each game receives $500 in cash, $1,000 for the third game. Yes, Jim? So you can catch up, and whoever amasses the most money by the end of the show will have a chance to drive away one of these beautiful Hyundais. Aren't they nice? But enough about that. Katrina, you're the challenger. Let's get started. Pick a square.
Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers is ready. Joan Rivers and Spike.
Spike.
The Wonder Dog.
Spike the Wonder Dog.
Joan, in the classic nursery rhyme, we all know Little Bo Peep lost her sheep. Did she lose anything else?
Yes, but only in the European version, John.
Did she lose anything else?
No, isn't that enough for a day?
Katrina.
Stupid little idiot.
She just said no. That's all she said.
I lost my sheep.
What do you
a
think,
whiner.
Katrina?
I agree.
You agree. Good. Yeah, no, just her sheep. We thought we'd catch Joan. We couldn't. Circle gets a square. John, pick a square.
Jim J. Bullock.
Jim J. Bullock. Jim, as you know, today is our last show of the season.
Yeah.
You look like you're dressed to ride off into the sunset, so to speak.
I sure am.
Yeah, just like Roy Rogers and Dale Evans used to do. Yeah. Remember that when Roy and Dale would ride off, and they both would sing "Happy Trails to You"? Remember that? Yeah. Okay. There was Roy riding Trigger. Right, Roy was riding Trigger, and there was Dale riding Roy.
Well, it's the last show.
Now, there was Dale riding...
I'll bite the old horse's butt now.
No. Who was Dale riding? That's your question. Who was she riding?
Oh, John, everybody knows Dell was riding Skippy.
Skippy. Sean, he says she was riding Skippy.
I disagree.
Skippy. She's riding Buttermilk. X gets the square. He's strange. Katrina, pick a square.
Charles Nelson Riley.
Charles Nelson Riley. Charles, true or false?
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk. That was her name.
Lovely.
Last October, 280 female employees of British Airways went on maternity leave at the same time.
That is true, and not only that, John, but the airline now refuses to sell any tickets to Steve Garvey. It's in all the British papers.
280 employees, female, on British Airways on maternity leave. I mean, at the same time exactly. True or false?
Well, if it rained a lot, let's say true.
Katrina?
I agree.
That it is true.
Isn't that sweet, Katrina?
John, pick a square.
Jan Murray for the block.
Jan Murray from the comedy stage. Jan, what is Jan short for?
Janet.
Thank you. Jan, would
What
you
kind of
have...
a question is that?
I just thought
Was
I'd
that my
start off that way.
question?
No, here's your question.
Oh.
But you answered it correctly.
I was wondering if was it right?
Jan, would you have to take off any clothes in order to show us your Paul X?
Shows you the luck I got. I had no chance this week. They're up here with dogs, with horses, and I just brought my little Polex with me.
Would you have to take off your clothes to show us your Polex?
No.
He says, no, Sean, it's for the block. What do you think?
I agree.
Your Polex is your thumb. The answer
Oh,
is
it is?
no. X gets the square. Katrina, pick a square.
Rebecca Arthur to block.
Rebecca Arthur for the block and her dog. According to the Harper's Index, how many nightmares does an average adult have in a year? How many nightmares in a year?
I'd say in a year?
In a year. Must be an echo in here.
God, I have them every night.
Well, then you would say
No, I'd say probably 50.
50. Katrina, what do you think for the block?
I disagree.
Good. 1. The answer is 1. Circle gets the square. Not amazing? The average, you know. Sean, pick a square.
Shadow Stevens with the block.
Shadow Stevens. Yeah. All right, Sean. Yes. I have a good feeling about this.
Shadow.
Something good's going to happen.
Which of the following islands is not a real island? The Isle of Lesbos, the Isle of Man, or the Isle of Shadows? Which of these is not a real island?
I won't even touch Isle of Lesbos. Isle of Man sounds like a possibility. I would certainly know if there were an Isle of Shadows. Wouldn't you know if there was an Isle of Sean? You would know that. You just know these things. So,
which one is not a real island group?
It's going to have to be Isle of Shadows.
Sean? He's saying that Isle of Lesbos really is, and Isle of Man really is, but Shadows is not.
I disagree.
No, he's exactly right. Isle of Shadows is the only one that isn't.
No, Sean.
There is an Isle of Lesbos. Where is it? I don't know. We'll talk about that later. That's a whole other show. It's another game show next year. Katrina, pick a square.
Shadow Stevens.
Shadow Stevens. Oh, gosh. Shadow. Yes, according to the National Football League, who keeps the official time of a football game? Is it the scoreboard operator, the head referee, or an umpire in the press box? Who keeps the official score?
Are you nervous?
Official time.
You want to try that again? Say those names again, please.
The scoreboard operator, the head referee, or the umpire in the press box?
Interesting. Because my brother-in-law is here. Michael Cinnamon is the superintendent of the Rose Bowl. And I learned it from him.
Who keeps the real time?
Will you say those names again?
The scoreboard operator, the head referee, or the umpire in the press box?
The head referee, yeah.
The head referee.
He told me that.
Katrina, it's for the win. It's worth $500.
I agree.
No. But it's the scoreboard operator. Only one who's got the real time. X gets the square.
Michael, the
Sean,
doctor.
what are you going to do now?
Jacqueline Zeman.
Jacqueline Zeman from General Hospital. Jacqueline, according to old folklore, why does a groom carry a bride over the threshold?
Oh, so they can get right at it, of course, John.
Only kidding, that's not my answer.
It's old folklore.
Old folklore.
There's actually a reason why it carries her over the threshold.
Well, probably because something like to symbolize like they're bonded together, that he will support her in life, that they will do things.
Sean, what do you think?
Together.
I agree.
No, it's to prevent bad luck for some reason. Circle gets the square. Good game. Katrina, pick a square.
Lee Merriweather and John Shuck.
Merriweather and John Shuck from the Munsters today. Before a race, gang, a jockey usually checks his horse's equipment. Where does he look to find his girth?
Very few people know this.
Really?
But a girth on a horse is the same as on a person.
So then he would look?
Round his
Tummy.
tummy.
Round his tummy. This is for the win. Katrina, it's worth $500. What do you think?
I agree.
It's the strap that holds the saddle under his belly around the house. We'll take a break. You know what? Secret Square again this time. We'll be right back. We're back to start Secret Square game. Shadow, what is the Secret Square?
It's a trip to New York City. You'll fly from Los Angeles via Continental Airlines, offering convenient schedules, full-service flights to New York, one of over 90 U.S. cities furnished by Continental Airlines, and You'll enjoy a 6-night, 7-day vacation in New York at the elegant Halloran House in the heart of Midtown Manhattan. A gracious hotel offering comfort, lovely amenities, and fine, fine dining. Furnished by the Halloran House. John?
Let's reveal our secret square to our home audience only. John, pick a square.
Jan Marie.
Jan Murray way up in the corner, not the secret square. Jan.
I was a secret, no.
Or Janice.
Yes.
Jan, in art, what do you call paintings of non-moving, inanimate objects?
That's my honeymoon album. Bad joke. My wife would kill me. No.
That was funny. That's funny.
Although my wife and I have problems lately.
Really? What's the problem?
It's our last show this week, and going off this season, I could tell you, I have my own problems. I could only make love when the lights are on.
Yes.
Which in itself is not a terrible thing, but they keep throwing me out of Kmart. No.
All right, but what do you call paintings of non-moving, inanimate objects?
Of course, they're frescoes.
Frescoes, Sean?
I agree.
No, still life. Circle
Still
gets
life.
a square. Over to you, Katrina. Pick a square.
Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers is ready. She's in the center. Joan, we are so excited. July 26th, you are getting your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Hollywood Boulevard. Congratulations. But
Yeah, you have to clean it, though.
a little something in the contract. But are there any stars that are smaller than the Earth? Speaking of the other kind of stars, any stars that are smaller than the Earth?
Oh, of course. Yeah. You're looking for a joke, John. There is no joke at the last show this season.
Good. I want reality.
I've given you enough jokes,
Yes,
John,
you have.
this year.
Yes,
Damn
you
it,
have.
leave me alone.
So your answer is no?
The answer is yes, there are smaller stars, John. Leave me
It
alone.
says yes, Katrina, leave me
What am I
alone.
gonna
What do you
this
think?
summer?
I agree.
The answer is yes, leave me alone. Some of the smallest stars are small. Yes, yes. John, take a square.
Charles Nelson Riley.
Charles Nelson Riley, director. Funny guy. USA Today, Charles, reports that the average time needed to unwind on a vacation is 1.5 days.
Right.
However, how long does the afterglow last once you've come back home?
About as long as you hear your neighbors say, we tried hosing down the roof, but it was just too late. Well, it's true. Now, how long is the afterglow?
Yeah.
That sounds like a Jan Murray question. I'll say...
with you.
I'll say a whole week.
A whole week.
7 days.
We know what a week is, Charles.
Well, I didn't know about the other two up there.
John, he says a whole week. What do you think?
I disagree.
Good. It's only 6 days.
Well,
and it's a square. No. Katina, pick a square.
Spencer Christian.
Spencer Christian from Good Morning America. Yes. Spencer.
Yes, John.
Let's say you're drinking something that's 80% alcohol.
Hey, let's say that.
What's the proof?
What?
What's the proof?
The proof is I'm talking to the bar stool. No. 80% alcohol would be 160 proof because the proof is twice the alcohol content. I learned that in the 5th grade.
He sounds like more than a meteorologist, Katrina, but do you believe what he said?
I agree.
That's exactly it. The proof is 160. Spencer gets a square. John, take a square.
Jim J. Bullock.
Jim J. Bullock. Jim, are you Aunt Jemima now?
I want to go back to my country. Can I go back to my country now?
Yes. Jim, according to the Curiosity Shop.
I'm very nervous up here.
What percentage...
I got to clean house now. You don't know.
Yeah, but can you answer this question?
I try.
What percentage of the day do most Americans spend daydreaming? Jim, I think you got that thing too tight around your head.
It's only my brain is.
You're saying, come on, how many did you have to...
10%. Let's say 10%.
10%. Sean, this will be 4 the block. What do you think?
I disagree.
Good for you. 35%.
Can I go back to my country now?
That's amazing. Katrina, pick a square.
Lee Merriweather and John
Lee
Shuck.
Merriweather and John Shuck from the Munsters Today. Congratulations on your show.
Thank you.
Lee and John, are most American women satisfied with their sex lives? John is being very quiet about this. He wants to stay out of it.
I think it's a no-win situation.
Yes, it is.
One way or the other.
Are most women satisfied with their sex life? Interesting question.
Let's try yes.
Katrina, they say yes. This is for the win. It's worth $500. What do you think?
I agree.
73% say they are. Let's hear it.
They are.
We'll take a break. Be right back. You've got 1,000. This game's worth 1,000, so you can catch up. We'll be right back. We're back. We have time for one quick question. Sean, it's your turn. Pick a square.
Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers is in the center. Joan? The 4 stages in the life cycle of an insect. You get these strange. The 4 stages in the life cycle of an insect are egg, adult, pupa, P-U-P-A, and what?
Exterminator.
Bye, little bug.
It's the last.
Egg,
It's
adult.
the last question of the season,
This
and
is
I
the
know the answer. I'm so glad.
Well,
I
let's
sort
see.
of Put it together.
Let's see.
Larva.
Sean, you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Good for you. It is larva. X gets the square. That's our last question. Time to add up the scores. I see that our champion for today is Katrina Misher with $1,000. Congratulations, Katrina. Well, Sean, you won $200 today, but your total is $1,300 and a trip to the Bahamas, Walt Disney World for all the time you spent with us, 2 days. How about a nice hand for Sean McMenamin? Katrina, a chance at a car. Which car will you try? Will you try and start the XL 4-door? What about the XL 5-door? Yeah, Silver Sonata. The XL 3-door? All the way up top, the light blue Sonata.
The light blue Sonata.
Let's try the light blue Sonata. Now, which celebrity has the key that will start the light blue Sonata?
Joan Rivers.
Let's try Joan Rivers and her key. We'll be right back.
Some of our departing contestants will receive the following sugar-free Velvet, the only breath mint with all natural flavors for a taste so fresh and natural it takes your breath away. And introducing 2 great kits from the Lean Natural Nail Care Collection, calcium-enriched nail shield and nail reinforcing gel from Lee, and from McGregor Apparel, get into motion with active sportswear for workout and sports from McGregor Apparel. Johnny.
Thank you, Shadow. And now Katrina has chosen Joan Rivers as her good luck celebrity and all of our stars in this beautiful blue Sonata. Shadow, you going to talk about the blue Sonata as well?
Well, sure, John. The all-new mid-size Hyundai Sonata GLS offers room and power with multi-point electronic fuel injection, air conditioning, cruise control, power windows, door locks, and AM/FM stereo cassette sound system.
Blue Sonata is worth $14,659. Good luck, Katrina. On the count of 3, turn that key. 1, 2, good luck. 3. But that's okay. The good news is you've won $1,000 on the Hollywood Squares, and we thank you for being with us. We want you all to join us on Monday when our guest stars will be...
From Perfect Strangers, Bronson Pinchot. From TV and films, Mariette Hartley. From Golden Girls, Betty White. From The Cosby Show and NBC Sports, Felicia and Ahmad Rashad. From Falcon Crest, Lorenzo Lamas. From the classical stage, it's Doc Perlman. From the Colbys, Emma Sands. From the bestseller list, Jackie Collins. And from the center square, John Biner.
Goodbye, and in just a moment, as we wind up our 3rd season, you're going to meet our wonderful staff. Thanks for joining us.
Take off with USA, America's favorite cable network, for a high-flying double feature this weekend. First, Charlton Heston heads an all-star cast in Airport 1975, Saturday at noon. Then at 2, a World War I rivalry rips through the skies of the Roaring Twenties. Robert Redford and Susan Sarandon star in The Great Waldo Pepper. And Sunday at 2, John Wayne and Katharine Hepburn star in Rooster Cogburn. Now, catch Tic-Tac-Toe next on USA.
That's easy. Elizabeth Taylor.
Now this is truly a Hollywood Squares trick question, is it not?
Jim J. Welcome to Game Show Hell, everybody.
Pack your bags.